Hey everybody, it's Robin with Robin's Stampin' Hood. Happy Monday. I'm gonna adjust this just a little bit, I think. There we go. Hi everybody. I'm so glad to be here. I'm sorry I missed you all last Monday. I'm gonna just double check what's going on here. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So say hi if you're out there. So I know I'm not just sitting up in my craft room all by myself, right? So I hope everybody is having a nice Monday. Finally, we're getting like spring-like weather, right? Like, what was all that heat about? I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not complaining, but I'm not ready for it yet. So I wasn't here last week, so thank you for all trying to get on. I know I kind of threw a curveball at Edwin as he was trying to figure out how to set everything up on his camera because he has an Android and I have an Apple phone, an iPhone. So he wasn't quite sure, but he's much more technically savvy than I am. So I think he did an okay job, except we were going sideways there. So I'm not sure what happened, but thank you for putting up with that. And of course, thank you to my hubby for doing that. So I just wanted to say welcome back, everybody. And that's it, I guess. I'm going to go and start my projects, okay? I've been trying to play with the new catalog stuff, and it's been a little difficult. I've been so busy at work and just everything's been crazy. So, and busy here too. So if you don't have a catalog yet and you don't have a demonstrator, make sure you shout out to me and I'll get you one. I know my club members that were not able to come last weekend, they will get their catalogs on Thursday. But if you don't have a demonstrator and you need one, just let me know and I'm happy to send you one. You just got to shoot me a little note and tell me your address and I'll send it to you. So anyways, I want to just do some playing with some of the new stuff. Hi, Miss Jackie. I'm going to turn you guys around and we'll get going. Hi, Penny. Let's see. Bear with me one sec here. We're going to get a view of my ceiling. And then we'll turn you around. There we go. All right. Oops. Sorry about that. My little stand is acting up all of a sudden. Okay, here we go. We'll get the mouse out of the way. So I was looking at all the fun papers that there are in the new catalog. And I had purchased this one and I hadn't played with it yet. And I wanted to show it to you real quick. It is on... I should have marked my catalog page. It's on, where are we people? Where are we people? It's on page 134 of the catalog. It's the Sun Prince, and it comes in a 12 by 12. I need to fix that. Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? I always feel like I'm crooked. Let's see here. Okay, maybe better. There we go. Okay, so it's the Sun Prince, and it comes in a 12 by 12. So I know it's so hard to see sometimes in the catalog, so I did cut it down so you could see it a little bit better. So it's 6 sheets, double-sided, of course. So there's 1, 2, or that's actually 1 sheet, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. I really like this front, and it's a big blue sheet that doesn't have all of that on it, so you get some blue in there too, and that's the back of it. Front, back. I love the stripes like this, and this is the new Starry Sky, or yeah, Starry Sky, and then I use this one, so back, front, back. So that's that one. So that is the Sun Prince. And it might not look very attractive to you, But I thought, you know what, I wanna play with some of just designer paper. Like a lot of times, you know how we hoard it, right? And we don't want to use it. So I know you guys have seen this style card before. It's a fun fold card. And this is one of them that I had made. I didn't make it. I had Natalie make it for me as a thank you note for this past couple months, which I've gotten really far behind on. So I apologize to anybody that has not received a thank you note from me in the last month. That is all my bad. But this is one of those fun fold cards that you can then write in the middle. And I thought to myself, it was sitting on my desk, and I thought, you know, that's a great way to use designer paper too. Now on this particular card, we used an embossing folder and then used a blending brush to get some color on there. But I thought, why not? Why can't you use that? So, you know, the designer series paper instead. So this is what I came up with that paper. This is kind of fun, right? Like I said, I'm behind on thank you cards, so I thought I'd do thank yous. So this is the die from the Petal. Gosh, I just had it right here. Here we go. Painted Labels. So it's that die there, which I love because it gives it that kind of scribble. And then I just put a white piece inside to write a thank you on. And then this is one of the sides of the designer series paper, and this is the second side of another piece, or a front piece. And then I kind of did what Edwin did for you guys last week. That set was sitting on my desk still from last week, and I was like, hey, I can do what he did, kind of the full stamp and then stamp again and stamp off there. So I thought that turned out really pretty. And then, so, you know, he was kind of afraid to do what he did for you last week because he said, but I'm not following your rules of stamp it, layer, and embellish. And I said, it's okay. We all need to have a simple card that we can run to. So I said, they will love that it's simple and easy and quick. When you got it, have to have a quick thank you card. But this follows my normal rules of you stamp it, layer it, and embellish it. You know, we have the 2 layers, and that's just a quarter sheet. And then you have the layers of the designer series paper. And then I've stamped it, and then you can see my triangle of rhinestones. We've embellished it. So I have this paper all over my desks from the open house that we did from the catalog kickoff. And I wanted to use some more of it because I love it. So I use this obviously, and I am going to use this beautiful rose paper that was the Hues of Happiness. And I had a piece sitting on my desk. I love that, but I want to use it all. But what I'm going to do instead is I cut it down, and let me grab. So this is Coastal Cabana. It goes with Coastal Cabana, right? So I cut it to, this is, oh my goodness, you guys. This is a quarter sheet, 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then this is cut to 3 by 8.5. Okay, so you'll use one sheet and you'll have a strip of some left over. And then I just scored it at the 4 1/4 in the middle there. Okay, so I really love all this colored paper, all these beautiful roses. And I thought, okay, well, I don't want to not use them all. So I thought, well, how about if we use, okay, and now I'm missing one of the pieces that I had. Oh, here it is. So these were a slice down, you know, this paper. And of course, then you're not getting the beautiful ombre effect of that, right? So I thought, what can I do to give me that ombre effect? So I thought, you know what? I really like these colors together. So I didn't want to give those up. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe do, am I upside down? I'd probably go that way, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do this piece on top, and then I'm going to cut this piece. So this piece is cut to, it's 4 inches this way, and then it's 2 3/4, because this piece is 3 inches wide, okay? So then your designer series paper is 2 3/4 by 4. So I am going to actually take this then. So this is still, because this was just a 4 by 12 slice that I did on that paper. So then I'm going to take this paper and cut it at 1 inch twice, because that's a 4 inch by 3 inch piece. Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm not making any sense here. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is layer this, and we're going to put this aside. I'll save this for a different card because it's so pretty. So instead of using a whole piece of designer series paper, we're just going to, oh, hello, Mr. Ribbon. We're going to just put this down. I mean, I know you guys got tons of scraps, so this is good for scraps too. And to showcase both sides, or all the sides of this paper without covering a lot of it up. And I probably have put that on upside down. But what I'm doing is putting this, I'm doing the border. So then when I go to put that middle piece on, I'll have a better idea of how it sits, if that makes sense. Okay. I love this paper, you guys. I love it. I can't get enough of it. And then we'll take, or should I do this instead? See, but then I don't have enough. Then I don't. I think I want this. Like that, yeah. And then we're going to lay that down. All right. Let's do that. And you guys, just so you know, I know there was a little confusion last week with Edwin doing that live for me, and I do thank him for doing that. I have 2 places that you're looking. We have the group that we're in, the Robin's Hood of Merry Makers. That's where you guys can post your creations, which thank you for doing that. I love seeing everything you make. I know Penny made all those really fun baseball masculine cards today, which are awesome. And then I have Robin Stampin' Hood, which is my business page. So I know it's a little confusing, but you're actually probably seeing me from 2 different places. So when none of you could find Edwin, he was actually on my business page. And I have, when I go live, I connect to Robin's Hood of Merry Makers, where you guys are posting and putting things down. So just kind of be aware that there are 2 places. So I think you all were sitting in the group waiting for him to come when he was actually on my business page. So just kind of it doesn't matter now, but I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up because I kept getting messages from you guys asking, where is he? What's going on? And he had already been out there. And like I said, I think you guys were sitting in the group and he didn't connect to the group. He just connected to my business page. Okay, so isn't that pretty? And that just highlights it so nice. So then I wanted to use some of these fun shapes that we have now. I told you a couple weeks ago about them. And it's the stylish shapes, which you must get if you don't have them. These are a great addition to your craft room stash. They're stitched, which I love, of course. It just gives them that little extra something, something, right? Oh, I'm going to put a white piece in here too, just to give it a little bit more prettiness, right? So as a demonstrator, and there's a special going on right now that if you sign up to be a demonstrator, you get a really fun pack of all the in colors, designer series paper, ink pads, a pack of cardstock, and some other things. And I think it equals like $66.50. So there's lots of things that we do as demonstrators that you don't see. And I just have to show you this really funny thing. So there's a demonstrator group out there called We Love Survivor, the reality show Survivor. I don't know why it's so fascinating to me, but it is. And my good friend Tamara Davis, who does a lot of the engraving for me, like she's engraved these for me. And some of you have gotten those on my retreats that you go on. I'm no longer doing customer retreats though. I'm only doing demonstrator retreats. So if you want to be part of that, that's what you got to do. But anyway, she does that, and she's in our Stampin' Survivor group, which if you know anything about Survivor, they have this fun logo. She created this logo for us, and it says Outcraft, Outscrap, Outstamp, Stampin' Survivor. And of course, this is on one of our D blocks that she has one of those engraving machines. So I thought that was so fun. I got that in the mail today, and it just made me smile, because I think the Survivor logo is like outwit, outlast, outplay. So it's funny that she changed it Outcraft, Outscrap, Outstamp. So anyways, isn't that fun? Okay, that's all. Okay, so let's finish this off. So I did cut out a bunch of fun little shapes to go here if we want to. And I did another one of these too, which I'm actually kind of liking it because it kind of fills up the space a little bit. But then I did cut out a big gorgeous grape that we could, layer that together, or we could put this across like that. That might be kind of fun, huh? To do that. Or maybe we do something like this with that. Could we see that? Oh, that kind of looks fun, doesn't it? Let's do that. And then there is all these fun stamps we can choose from. And this is the Happiness Abounds. Let's see, we could do wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. You are wonderful in every way. Let's see, what do we want to do? How about you are wonderful in every way? I don't think oh, maybe that's the one we were using. How about this one then? We'll do this one. Wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. Even though I need thanks cards, I'm going to make this that one. How about that? I'm going to use my Survivor block. Okay, and then we're going to use Gorgeous Grape because it's gorgeous, right? It's kind of blocking my stamp, but that's okay. I just was tickled to death to get it. Okay, so we'll do that. Beautiful, that's perfect. That fits there just right. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put it down here. Oh, look, I got a little piece there we got to pop out, right? And I do still have room, guys, if you're interested in that class, the He's All That. I still have a few spots left for the in-person. And of course, I always have on the go for classes, so that you can still sign up for that. Just let me know. And then let's see, we'll just put this right down. That's kind of fun, isn't it? So there you go, you guys. This is a really simple card to make with your scraps. And I'm going to take some rhinestones and add to it. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to use rhinestones. My other gems are across the room and I don't want to get up and grab them. And we're going to take and just do the 3 little thing I always tell you about. You need a triangle, right? So we'll do there, and then we'll bring it down here, and there you go. So 3 different cards look very different from each other. I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way so you can see. I do have a new hostess code that you can use through the end of May. And so let's look. So here are 3 very different looking cards using that same sketch or that same layout. So again, you have the 4.5 by 5 is the base, and then this long piece is 3 by 8.5, and then you're just folding it in half, and then these strips are 4 by 1. So there you go, you guys, something really simple. So go ahead and check out that class I have coming up in June. I think I might have a few spots left for my coffee and a card. I'm not 100% on that, so I'll go out and check that out too, but you can still sign up. We'll make room for you. And don't forget, you can sign up to be a demonstrator with me if you want. We have lots of fun. I have lots of events coming up. We have a shoebox swap coming up in June. We have a retreat coming up in August. And of course, we have our on stage, our conventions that we go to. So lots of stuff to do. You know, it's for fun, you guys. You can do whatever you want with it. So if you have any questions about it, please ask. And that's it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and happy stamping.